Oh, hi. So, I'm. It's Thursday. I'm still Zach, and I'm trying this nifty, cool recording straight to YouTube thing this week. So, hopefully, that'll cut down on lagging, which seems to be the thing that I most fail at avoiding. So, anyway, the theme this week, as you have probably already discovered, but I will remind you just for the sake of beating a dead horse, made an emphatic hand gesture, but you couldn't see it. That's very sad. Anyway, is drag. So, I don't really have very many interesting things to say about this because I don't really find it that interesting. Sorry, Abby. But I will make maybe one intelligent comment. So first of all, I'm taking this class this semester, Advanced Topics in Medical Anthropology, Stigma and Disability. So I'd like to refer you to Irving Goffman's wonderful tome with this beautiful cover design called Stigma. And in case you thought there couldn't be a book that was just called Stigma, in fact there is, and I just had to read the 147 pages of it for this class, and we've had two nice lengthy seminars about it, which is actually fairly interesting. But anyway, you can go read about the sort of stigma that people who dress up in drag might undergo. And yes, I realize that I misused the word tome in calling this a tome because it's not actually that long, but it certainly felt that way. Um, so that's not really my intelligent comment. My intelligent comment is this. The other thing I'm doing this semester is I'm in choir. I think I've established that before. So every other year, McAllister Choir does this thing called Songs of the Earth, which is, well, this just started 2 years ago. But anyway, it's this thing where they put on some music from a non-Western sort of place. So the first time they did this, it was traditional music of Africa, which I realize is extremely broad, but that was like that theme plus African American traditional music. So that was what they did 2 years ago. This year is Music of China, which has been a lot of fun. Also, it's been taking up all of my time on Mondays and Wednesdays. I guess only 3 hours, but choir this semester is taking up all of my time. So part of that whole process was us listening to some traditional Chinese music, which I, being the huge music nerd that I am, already knew a lot about because I'm really cool. Um, so we listened to a little bit of traditional Peking opera from actually the movie Farewell My Concubine, which is a gay-themed movie relating to issues of drag. Um, but it's about a Peking opera that's called Farewell My Concubine. So where I'm going with this, I'm extremely bad at staying on target, is that traditionally in Peking opera you would only have male performers, which is, might sound familiar to you from like the Shakespearean theater style, but basically how that works is you just have entirely male performers performing all the female parts, etc. So I think actually, no, I don't think that's true. I was gonna say that there was a tradition of castration there, like there was in the West, but I'm pretty sure that's actually false. So then there's that, and then in Cantonese opera, which is, if you don't know anything about the geography of China, Peking is now Beijing. That's way up north. Um, you really can't see my hand gestures. Oh well. And then Cantonese is spoken further south, so Cantonese opera is more from the southern part of China, and there I go with hand gestures you can't see again. Um, so in traditional Cantonese opera, all of the performers are female, performing all of the male roles. So that was just an interesting counterpart. I'd known about the Peking opera before. I didn't know about that tradition in Cantonese opera. So that's what I have to say about drag, because it's not really something that I do or care that much about. I'm not opposed to it, certainly. I think it has its place in the societal fabric, as does everything. So, well, not everything. Anyway, this was really long and rambly and probably not that interesting, but if you thought it was, good for you. I'm glad to entertain. So, I'll see you next week on some other topic, which maybe I'll be more interested in, but also maybe not. So, we'll see. Bye.